Hi there guys, welcome back to T-Brick Studios with a bit of a different video today. So I have recently been gifted this brilliant Avengers Assemble Age of Ultron set, which comes with all of the Avengers, also comes with a few Hydra Troopers as well. And what I kind of want to do, because this is one of these weird sets that really confuses me, because I've got sets before that are nowhere near this price tag that have got better figures, and for some reason in some of these figures they're really, really good. But I'm basically going to do a video on how I would improve the Avengers minifigures from this set, because the Hydra Troopers, no one really cares about those. It's all about these Avengers figures, because some of them are really good, but some of them are just bog standard at best. So let's get going. I might as well do a quick disclaimer now. I'm not actually going to be changing the Hulk or the Thor minifigures. To be honest with you, the Thor I really, really like with this with the plastic cape. I think that's a lot more improved, and I also like the face. Only thing maybe I would say is maybe I would give him the new hairpiece that they've been giving him in some sets, but that's the only thing with him. And obviously with the Hulk, I'm keeping that the same. I love this Hulk figure. It's my first ever Hulk figure, so I'm just keeping these two the same. So let's get on with the actual figures we're going to change. Right then, so we're going to start with arguably the leader of the Avengers, Iron Man. So with this Iron Man figure, I actually think that Lego have done quite nicely with this minifigure. People say that they don't like these new helmets. I have a very unpopular opinion that I really like these helmets. I think especially this one, where you have the added details on the helmet piece. The problem that I have is that face underneath. This has obviously been the Tony Stark face for quite a while now. This has been the Tony Stark face, I think, since the beginning, really. And I just really don't like this face. I'm sorry, I really don't like this face. So what we are going to do is we're going to change it over to the one from this minifigure. So this, I don't know, I think this is the Invincible Iron Man figure, but he comes with this head, and I really like this head. I think this is the Tony Stark head, really. So yeah, we're going to swap them over. And just like that, I already feel better about this figure. That looks more like Tony Stark to me. But also what I want to do is obviously at points where this scene is set, Tony Stark does take himself out of the suit. So what I also want to include, so if I take the helmet off, is I also want to include a hairpiece. I prefer the short hairpiece to the quite wavy one they give him in all of the sets. I think this is much more realistic to Tony Stark in the comics, and also Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr. in the movies. So that is how I am going to be leaving this Iron Man, because I think that is much more improved. So guys, this is the minifigure that really, really annoys me, okay? So this is obviously the Black Widow minifigure, okay? So we're obviously talking about this one in the middle here. So this Black Widow comes with body printing, also comes with leg printing, okay? I really don't like this hair mould for Black Widow, and I hope you guys agree with me that I think it is a terrible hair mould. That is why I've got the lovely Sigourney Weaver from Avatar with this hair mould, because I just think it's just so much better. So if I just take this off and I'll literally just swap the hair pieces over, bam, that is already a better figure straight away, I'd think anyways. But what we're also going to do is we're also going to add the arm printing from the Black Widow I have from the Quinjet set. And I just think that that is going to make this probably the best Black Widow. So let's just quickly do that. And bam, that is us done. So look at this. I think this is, if you're going to be going by the amount of printing, this is the most detailed figure now, because it has leg printing, it has a really nice torso print, and then also has arm printing now with the shield logo on them. So I think that is probably the best Natasha Romanoff we're going to get. So that is going to be my change for Natasha Romanoff. Okay, so we're now going to move on to Clint Barton, aka Hawkeye. So once again, just like the Black Widow figure, he's been given the torso and leg treatment, which is perfect. That's what you want. But what is going on with the face? What is this face mould? The face design. This is like the one you get on like Stormtroopers now. Like these are one of the Stormtrooper heads. Meanwhile, they've just brought out a CMF with this awesome looking face. They've even kept the new hair mold, which I really, really like. But this one also doesn't have a dual-sided facial expression, which it drives me mental that this is a more expensive minifigure technically than the CMF, but they choose not to do it. So obviously we're going to swap this face over for that one. It already looks better. This is what I mean. And this one actually has a second face now. So bearing in mind, actually at the end of this scene, Will Barton actually does get hurt. So it works. It works perfectly. Or just give him a new facial expression, like an angry face, like they've given to quite a few of these figures. So that's all I'm going to be doing with Hawkeye. I kind of really like his figure, the same as Black Widow's really, but I just think that's a complete Hawkeye figure. So yeah, one more to go. Okay, now final one. My favourite superhero, other than Deadpool, I'd say, is Captain America. My favourite Avenger is Captain America. So we're now going to move on to him. He's the one that has quite a few changes. So this Captain America figure, we've kind of got this torso print for quite a while now. And we always seem to get a Captain America that doesn't have printed arms and doesn't have printed legs. And I think at this point, where they've gone to all this trouble to give us a Captain America with now like a thing to hold his shield on, especially in this scene where he has the motorbike. I've even got the motorbike right here. Why are we not getting a figure that has the printed legs and arms? Even though, once again, just like the Hawkeye minifigure, we get a figure like Captain Carter that has the leg and arm printing. It makes no sense to me. If you're spending 70 plus on a set, I don't understand why you are not getting this printing. So what we're going to do is we are straight away going to be taking the arm and leg printing from this minifigure and we are sticking it onto this Captain America. So let's do that quick. You cannot tell me that that is not the best looking Captain America figure. Like the red accents from the Captain Carter minifigure line up with the Captain America's red in like around the star. It works so well. And obviously, you know, I'm not going to change the clip because there's not really any other piece that we can change that out for. I don't really like how big the actual clip piece is because it really makes the really makes the shield stick out. But let's move on to the shield. So obviously, we've kind of been getting, like, I think ever since we've really had Captain America, we've been getting this type of shield, which is kind of a bit more comic book accurate, just like not much detail, but just getting everything that we need. Meanwhile, once again, CMF gives us this Falcon and Winter Soldier, like proper detailed Captain America's shield, which is much more like the one in the movies, and also matches Captain America's colour scheme a lot better. So we're actually going to swap out this one for this one. Let's just quickly do it. So like, I just think that this is like, this is the shield piece. Look, it makes sense. It all makes sense. Like we do it for the CMFs, but we don't do it for the big figure, for the big sets. Like this is like the ultimate Captain America figure now, just because of that. But yeah, one more thing as well, because we have on this minifigure a reversible face that is obviously designed not to have the suit on. I'm also going to give him the wavy hairpiece, just so we can have a Captain America without his hat on. So that is going to be that figure done, and that is also going to be all of the minifigures done. So let's put them all together and let's see how they all look. And here they are, guys, the Avengers all together. Let me know how I did with this video. Let me know, were there any parts that I missed? Were there any things that I could have added to the Thor figure and to the Hulk figure? I thought not, but obviously you guys are probably better than me when it comes to knowing parts for figures. I think I've done quite good with the Hawkeye, with the Black Widow, the Captain America especially. I really don't understand why the Captain Carter minifigure is the only figure to have boots and to also have these arms, considering I believe that these arms are probably made for that figure. It looks so good. But honestly, just let me know down in the description. This is obviously my opinion, so obviously it might not be the same as yours, but if it is, just let me know. So, yeah, I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.